Right, welcome back to another video from the Grumpy Aged Gamer PSVR, playing We Happy Few Uncle Jack Live VR. Whoa! Ah, the hands are too realistic. It's frightening. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Do that one first. Uncle Jack. Oh. I'm in a room. Scary mask behind me. I've never played We Happy Few. Looks quite good.
Oh dear. That sounds like the ventilator's a bit off. Shame. It sent a lovely whiff of joy into the air. Terribly sorry about the telly in there. People keep stepping on the cable. Oh. We're back again. Hello there. You must be the winner of the Uncle Jack Fan Club's Get to Know Jack contest. At least I hope you are. Well, the bobbies at the front door have been very sloppy indeed. As you know, I'm Uncle Jack, and I'm always happy to meet my fans, especially if they can help me. Over on your right, you'll see the news feeding machine. That's how you feed me the news stories I'm supposed to read. To your right. Your right. You'll see 3 news stories to choose from. Do try to give me a happy one, won't you? Some of the writers get a little mischievous. You can only feed me news after I finish reading the previous story. The machine will light up to tell you when to send me more. Isn't technology wonderful? You'll have to wait for me to finish the story I'm reading before you send me another one. You wouldn't want me to get muddled, would you? No, of course not. Oh, splendid.
What's going on?
I'm sure you'll do a smashing job producing my show today. And just remember that we only want to see good news. Fortunately, all the news in Wellington Wells is good. Here we go. On in 5, 4, 3...
And now it's time for the Good News Hour with Uncle Jack. That's me, Jack Worthing. I'll give you all the news you need to start your afternoon with a smile.
This is just watching the
How
news
long have
game.
we wellies enjoyed joy? 10, 12 years? It seems Hamelin amateur historian E.B. Gibbon now claims that a form of joy came to England with the Norman conquest in 1066. Always scribble, 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 eh, Mr. Gibbon? Well, Mr. Gibbon identifies several joy capsules in the Bayeux Tapestry. However, other scholars maintain that they are merely commas. Well, despite not having been able to convince the smug elites in their ivory towers,
Nothing works.
Gibbon remains optimistic and, of course, very happy indeed. Next card. Waiting. Have you ever wondered what life will be like in the future? Well, the Department of Science and Research is mounting a free exhibition that imagines what Wellington Wells will be like 20 years in the future, called the House of the Future. Scientists have dreamt up some wonderful inventions.
Well, I'll just not send him a story just to see if he gets annoyed.
1984. Gosh, it's hard to imagine that 1984 will be anything like the Wellington Wells of today. It'll be even better. But I do hope I'll still be on your tellies every day.
Shall we see if we can troll him?
Next card. Anytime. Yes, go on.
The lights are getting redder. More red. Redder?
Ah. Oopsie daisy. Well, it seems that my script blew away with all the excitement. Did you see that odd gust of wind? Yeah. Speaking of breezes, isn't it fun to fly a kite, eh? Did you know that you could, well, you could make your own kite with a bit of old string and some newspaper? Although I personally enjoy folding newspapers into jaunty hats.
What is this?
Well, another thing that you could do with newspapers is you could fold them into little boats and sail them down the river and, gosh, well, who knows how far they'll go, eh? Who knows indeed?
There's the exit.
What about those ladies at the fish and chip shops? They're also quite clever, aren't they? They fold the newspaper into cones. Who needs plates when you've got clever people and newspapers, I always say.
Should we just leave it running, or...?
Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Yes. Well, and none too soon for our producer today. Well, I suppose not everybody can be even slightly competent, can they? Perhaps they can come back an opposite day, since they do everything exactly the opposite of what they're supposed to do.
Oh, he's cross.
Goodbye and good luck. You'll need it. Yes.
Oh, fuck, what's going on?
Well, wasn't that exciting? I do wish you could be here, dear viewers. Well, it looks like somebody's having a party in the visitors' gallery. There are so many happy, excited people there. So many. Perhaps somebody ought to check in and, well, make sure that they're not breaking anything. People tend to get carried away sometimes, don't they? Do you know what makes a party even better? Why, joy, of course. Yes, I bet we'd all have an even better time if somebody would just flood the visitors' gallery with joy, right? You can never be too careful. Any time now. Yes, just fire up that old ventilation system and spread the joy all around. Just like old Scrooge at Christmas.
There you go.
Of course there is. Nice to hear that lovely joy gas hissing through that place.
Stoned. I wonder what would happen if I just left it. Come buy it if I want. Rather nice, well done. Bravo, bravo. Let me know if you've played the game. I've not played it. I kind of like the humour. I might purchase that one. What's the archives? We Happy Few. Uncle Jack Live. Oh, trailers and stuff. Locked.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh. But you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie,
Have you not noticed?
Those ridiculous new masks.
you should get one. They shape your face into a smile, and when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
Hello. Welcome to today's edition of Humor Hour, the show where you tell me jokes. Well, actually, I tell the jokes, but you send them in. And the first joke comes from Mr. Prentice Gibson of Clapperton Town.
Wakey, wakey.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all...
And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The sun is up, and the weather is overcast and only slightly raining, with occasional patches of lovely sunshine. Wakey, wakey, everyone. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
These keys or not? I don't know if I want to watch one of these.
And now it's time for I Hear You, the part of our show where Jack Worthing, that's me, answers your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells.
Where's the key?
And my first letter is from Mrs. Emily Cluley of Falkland Road. Dear Uncle Jack, I adore your show and thank you for answering my question. I have a big Victorian bed that my husband inherited from his
Can't say
grandfather.
okay.
But most nights, he crawls off to sleep in the small bedroom, in the small bed we have there. He promises that it's not because I snore, but he won't say why he does, and I'm not sure.
Who knows what's going on? Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Probably get a copyright strike for this song.
Sun shines out the blue. As long as we are true, the stars come into view. As long as we are true,
True.
it's up to me and you.
And you.